So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into experience. And I'm going to invite you to do a little exercise with me. No theory, just dive in, follow instructions. It's going to be very simple. Even kids can do it. It's not technically a meditation, but it's something I've put together from a bunch of different places. Approach it like you would approach an experiment. So all you need is, you need no prior experience in any form of meditation or any kind of anything, okay? All you need is your curiosity and your willingness to explore. The other thing I will say is that because we will start off with a little bit of relaxation, you might fall asleep. So people in the past have fallen asleep. So if that happens, doesn't matter. There's going to be a recording and you can watch this later. If you don't fall asleep, just keep on, keep the curiosity alive, stay like an investigative detective. That's the attitude with which I want you to come into this. Now, with the experience, and it's really simple, okay? So even before we get in, anything that you have thought about or concluded that awareness is or isn't, let it go. Anything that you thought about and concluded that meditation is or isn't, just let it go or put it aside. You can pick it up later. So just let all your projections, expectations, assumptions, anything that you have about how difficult or easy things are, let it aside. Okay. The other thing is that I wanted to let you know is, I was thinking about what to put into this experiential exercise that we're going to go through, right? And I know that there are going to be some people here who, for whom this might be the very first time they are doing meditation or anything related to meditation. Like I told you, I don't even know if I'm going to call this a meditation. So I want to make this useful for you. And because of that, I want you to actually experience some of the magic that you can do from the space of unbounded awareness. So for that, if you have a paper and pen with you, I'm just going to ask you to write a couple of things down, and then you can close your book and put it aside, okay? So the first thing I want you to think of is, think of any one thing that you'd like to let go of. When I say let go, you can change it with the words change your perspective towards, feel differently about. This could be a physical pain or injury from the past. It could be an emotional hurt or trauma. It could be a limiting belief pattern that you have identified that you're carrying with you, anything, but pick one thing, okay? Don't pick lots because it's going to be a sampler. At one point during the exercise, I'm going to ask you to pull up this thing. So we'll call this item A, okay? So item A, one thing that you want to let go of, physical, mental, emotional, either, but one thing. Just take a minute and write it down for yourself. And once you write it down, you'll be able to quickly pick it up when I ask you to. Okay. I think sabko kuch na kuch chhodna hai. You would have got it quite quickly. Now, second thing. So second thing is something you'd like to create in your life going forward, for yourself, for the world, whatever. Now, here I'm going to, again, it can be something physical. It can be something materialistic. Drop all judgments. So if it's, if it's your business, that's fine. If it's a beautiful relationship, that's fine. If it's an ability of relating with nature, plants, animals, that's fine. If it's a most peaceful planet, again, that's fine. You get to decide. No judgments, okay? The only thing I'm going to ask is, make it something that you really want to create going forward. So don't necessarily say, I've been told that this thing is important and therefore I have to do it, because, then it's somebody else's agenda actually. So just something that at this point in life, aapko lagta hai, you feel like, hey, I want to create this. So that's item B. Just make a note of one thing. Again, it can be like a really small thing, or it can be something that involves a whole lot of people. That's fine, as long as you're in the creative seat of this project. That's important, okay? It's something you want to create. Okay. I'm going to assume that you've written down item A and item B. Perfect. Now, invite you all to get comfortable. I think you've done some meditations already today, so you're probably already sitting in a place that's comfortable for you. It's nice if you can keep your spine not like stiff, but erect and comfortable, hands loose, body relaxed. It's really important that you're comfortable, that's all. Loosen your shoulders, whichever parts of your muscles you need to, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and allow your body to completely relax. Take another deep breath in, breathe out, and let go of any cluttering thoughts or emotions that there might be in your mind at this point. Anything that doesn't serve you. Also let go of any emotions and thoughts that you think might be important, but are not relevant right now for the next 15 minutes of this exercise. Just put it aside and we can pick it up later. Take another deep breath in, breathe out, and this time, give yourself permission to connect with the strongest and most resourceful part of you inside of yourself. And you know this part. You know the times in life when you're strong, when you're resourceful, you're creative, you're powerful. Connect with that aspect of yourself. This is also a good time to invite in the presence, any divine presence. So if you have a master, if you have a faith, if you believe in any kind of divine presence, optionally, you can invite them in now to be present with you, with the rest of the group, with everyone who will be watching the recording of this session, to empower us, facilitate us, protect us, and guide us in what we are doing. Now I want you to take your connection, your attention up above the clouds to the sun. It doesn't matter if it is daytime or nighttime. You know that high above the Earth's atmosphere, there is the sun, the beautiful, warm, glowing, brilliant, magnificent, powerful, life-giving sun. And this sun is the sustainer and enricher and empowerer of everything that we call life on planet Earth, from the water cycles to all the plants and the creatures and the animals and us. So just connect with this amazing powerhouse that is sustaining what we call life. You can say a quick thank you if you feel like, or you can just say hi and connect with the sun. With that connection intact, you can imagine it as a laser beam of light from the top of your head to the sun, almost like you have this pillar of light connecting you to the sun. Keep that intact and take your attention to the earth, to Mother Earth. Take your attention deep into the core of our planet, where the hot molten lava is, the warm, fuzzy Mother Earth nurturing energy, and just touch base with that. That is Mother Earth energy. Now the earth, we think of the earth as mud, as plants, as rocks, as minerals. And think about it a little more. The grass is earth, the trees are part of the earth, the hills are part of the earth. Hey, walking, talking parts of the earth. And hey, so are we. Our bodies are part of the earth. Just walking, talking, moving, movable extensions of the earth. That's what our sweet bodies are. So take a minute and allow this sweet body of yours to connect with the earth. And again, you can imagine this as a beam of light that connects you either from the bottom of your spine or from the bottom of your feet, grounding you straight into the core of the Mama Earth energy. And your body is just that, connected to the earth, an extension of the earth, and let it be just that. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. I want you to know and recognize that in this moment, you and your body are sandwiched between the sun and the earth. Sun as the creator, sustainer, nourisher of life. Earth as the extension of who we be. And you're completely safe, protected, and taken care of by these two energies. In this safe space, inside this pillar of light, the pillar of light that flows from the sun to the earth, encasing us and holding us within that, we're going to ask some questions and understand a little more about our own nature. So to do this, just bring out your curious hat. That's all you need. Just a little bit of curiosity. And with that, bring your awareness to the palm of your right hand. Just see what sensations you might be feeling there. Is it hot, cold, ticklish? How does it feel against the fabric of your dress? Just become aware of any sensations that you feel there. Now, switch your attention to your left knee and become aware of any sensations you're feeling there, any pulsing, any throbbing. Just become aware of the sensations. Now I'm going to ask you a question. You don't have to answer aloud, but you can answer to yourself in your mind. You are aware of the sensations in your left knee, but are you the left knee? No, you're not the left knee. You're aware of the sensations of the left knee. So we are aware of the sensations in our body, but we are not our body. Now I want you to bring your attention and imagine something in your mind. Imagine a shiny, new, bright red car. Visualize it. Look at it. Bright, clean, beautiful. See it clearly in your mind. A shiny, new red car. Are you the red car? No. You just created it with your thoughts. You created the thoughts of a red car, but you are not the red car, and you're not the thoughts of the red car. So you are aware of your thoughts. You can even create your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. Then who are you? Now I want you to remember a time when you might have felt sad or dejected in the last 1 week. Just quickly touch base with that emotion. Are you the sorrow or dejection? No. You just remembered it and touched base with it. Now switch and think of a time in your life when you've been really happy. Maybe the birth of your child, maybe a beautiful scenic place, time spent with a friend. Feel that happiness again. Just feel it. Are you the happiness? No, you just felt it again. So we can touch base with our emotions. We can experience our emotions. We can bring them in, move them out, like orchestrating them, but we are not our emotions. So we can be aware of the sensations in our body, but we are not our body. We can create thoughts. We can see the effects of our thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. We can bring in emotions, move them around, experience them, feel them, but we are not our emotions. Then what are we? Who are we? We are the awareness that's sensing and being aware of all these things. Just take that awareness that you are, that you be, that has no name, and just expand out. Because this awareness doesn't have to be squished within your body. It doesn't have a defined volume. Expand out and become as big as the room you are in. Expand out further and become as big as the city you are in, the country you are in. This doesn't take time. Just expand out to become as big as planet Earth and expand out further beyond planet Earth and keep expanding out, out into the galaxies, into the universe. Expand out and take up as much space as you want. This unbounded awareness that you are is you. If you're feeling like you've come home, that's because this is you. This is the space of unbounded awareness, and this is you. From this space, you can actually look back and be aware of your body, of your thoughts, of your emotions, recognize them, be in touch with them, but not be bound to them, not be a puppet of them, not be constrained by them. And yet, this doesn't mean that you have to disown them either. You can use your body, the beautiful piece of earth that you have got to be embodied in. You can use your thoughts and you can use your emotions playfully and creatively, like children use paints and glue and glitter to create what you want. These are tools and instruments that you have at your disposal, and you have choice. You can just stay in peace in the state of unbounded awareness, and that's fine. You can also choose to start creating things with the tools that we have. And most of us choose one or the other at different points in our time. Stay with this expansive space of awareness, and we'll do a little some things, right? We'll play around to see what you can create from this space. And the first thing we're going to do is item A. From the space of this expanded awareness, we're actually going to look back at our body, at the field, the energetic field that is around our body. And we're going to look at all the imprints, the magnetic imprints, the footprints, the impressions related to this item that you identified in item A. What was item A? Something that you want relief from. You might want to let go of it or change your perspective towards it for whatever reason. It could be the pain from an old physical injury, a scar, a wound, or emotional trauma. It could be a limiting belief. It doesn't matter. All of these have their energetic imprints held mostly in the body. So we're going to clear out your body right now. So I want you to scan your body and allow everything related to this incident to just flow in and condense at one point in your body. You will know which this point is. Just let it all condense to one place, wherever you feel it the strongest. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, and condense it. Condense it into a dense form. Let it take the form of an object. See the color, see the texture, a dense object. And this dense form contains all of this condensed energy related to item A. And now move this object that it has condensed into out of your body. Just let it move out of your body and hover in front of you. See it. Your body does not need to be burdened with carrying the impressions of this incident, whatever it is, or this belief. It can stay outside your body. You can free your body, innocent body. That's just a part of the earth. Now, with this object that's outside your body in front of you, we can play around a little more with it. Because there is a gift in everything, a learning, something that life has, some reasons why life has brought that particular thing, whatever it is, into our life. And we've been carrying it, but not really looking into why it's there and not been looking for the gift within that. So we're going to allow this object hovering in front of you now to spin. And you're the creator here, unbounded awareness. So allow it to spin. Just let it spin really fast. Let it swirl around, cover it in golden white light. You can call in energy from any divine guidance if you want, or just use your own energy. Ask the stars to contribute, but just allow this object to spin, 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 and let it become lighter. Let the dense object become lighter, retaining its form, but changing in the subtleness of its energy. Let it spin some more, surround it with golden white light, and let it take the shape, a new shape, as it's spinning, a new shape, a new color, a new gift. Let it reveal the gift. It could be an object. It could just be a shape, a color, a ball, a golden ball of energy, a learning. You may know what this gift signifies. You may not. It doesn't matter. But energetically, it is the gift within everything that you were experiencing as that thing that was unwanted, that you thought was unwanted. Take this gift, take this lightened, beautiful version of the gift as whatever object it is or form of an energy ball, and invite this gift back into your heart, into the open, expansive, lotus-like, huge, beautiful flower field of your heart that has so much compassion and so much ability to take in the beautiful things. Let this gift enter your heart. And from your heart, let it stream out into your field, into your body, into the cells of your body. Accept the gift, own the gift. And you can also say a quick thank you or gratitude for this gift. Take a deep breath in and allow the gift to settle in and embody and merge and mix with your body, your field, everything that you call you. And now we'll move on to the second exercise. The next game we're going to play from the space of unbounded awareness. We're going to create something for your future. Remember item B, whatever you wrote down, as something that you would like to create. You can put your hands out in front of you now and imagine that you're creating an energy ball in front of you, like a basketball or a football. It's a ball of energy. Everything that is in the realm of creation is actually energy. And we are creators. So in this ball of energy, put in the essence of what you would like to create. A conscious business, a beautiful relationship, a harmonious planet, some capacities that you would like to develop, whatever it is, a gift, put it in. Put in supportive and nurturing energies into this. Joy, love, compassion, light, wisdom. Let this ball become really glowing like a golden energy ball of the beautiful thing that you would like to create. And now we're going to pump it up with more energy. And where are we going to get this from? From the galaxies, from the stars. Remember that beautiful sun we talked about, the powerful sun? Well, there are millions and millions and millions of suns in the galaxy. So you can call all of them. So call the stars, call all the powers from the universe that would like to contribute to this creation that you would like to create. Pull in energy from there, like an orchestrator. Invite in energy, receive in energy, let it stream in, stream in, stream in. And as it streams in, it pumps in and charges this energy ball of what you'd like to create. Pull, 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 pull. And as this energy ball gets stronger and stronger, allow the energy to flow from the universe, from the galaxies, through your ball, into your heart, and out from the back of your heart. So you're connecting this with your heart center, the one that you drive your creations from. So don't keep it with you. Let it flow back into the universe. So now you're in this river of light. All the light that's coming from the stars, from the galaxies, everything that's supporting you in this creation, through the ball, through your heart, out from the back of your heart and back to the stars. You don't have to hold and keep anything. Energy works best when it flows. So just allow this big streaming light, a river of light, to just flow through you, through that creative ball. Now, as it's flowing, you can allow, you don't have to do this project that you're doing alone. So what you can do is allow trickles of energy, like you have trickles of river, like streams, to flow out from the ball, to go out and reach everyone and everything. I say things because even objects contribute to us. All beings that can contribute and would like to be involved in this project. Everyone that it would benefit, everyone who can give to it, everyone who can be a part of it, everyone who can receive from it. Allow trickles of energy to flow out to all of them. So it's not just your project. You're just the orchestrator of this project that is from the universe to the universe and involving so many other people in its way. Allow that flow to happen. And you can actually release your hands and you can let this ball stay there. There's no problem because this project actually belongs to the universe. It isn't yours. You're just being an orchestrator. It can be there and it can keep the energy flowing through it. And you can take your hands off. It's the universe's baby, but it's flowing through you as well. For you are the universe's baby as well. And you can take a minute now and say a little gratitude, thank you, and send this project or this baby on its way as the energy ball that it is, keeping its energetic connection to you, but also belonging to the universe. And now, before we end this exercise, I want you to you can come back from the expansive awareness and come back to your body, to your embodied body. Be fully present within this body. Remember, your body is just that beautiful part, walking, talking doll of earth extension, like we had walkie-talkie dolls when we were kids. We are all walkie-talkie dolls of Mother Earth. So just bring your energy back into this walkie-talkie doll that you are. Give it a big hug. Take a minute to say thank you for supporting you. Thank you for letting you walk, go to beautiful places, touch plants if you like plants, play with puppies if you like puppy, embrace your lover, eat lovely food, all the things that our body allows us to do and experience that we couldn't do without a body. It's a good time to say thank you. It's a good time to sort of, if you want to make some, not promises, but commitments to your body and let it know that you're going to be taking care of it and supporting it in its needs because the body has its needs. This is a good time to do that. A good time to look at your thoughts, to look at your emotions and recognize them for what they are. Beautiful, capable tools, but not the masters of your life and existence. Definitely not to be confused with you at all. For you are always unbounded awareness. And we can use our thoughts and emotions. So we'll pull out an emotion now and we'll do a little metta, a little loving kindness, because we can create emotions since we are creators. So why not create some love now for everyone, for the planet? So use that beautiful heart of yours, that beautiful lotus-like heart of yours, and you can call in a frequency called lotus love frequency. It's beautiful. You can call in another frequency called waves of kindness and just radiate this out into the planet, into all beings, all people. Why not? Why not broadcast the love? Why not create it and broadcast it? Radiate gratitude, love, wherever whomever, whatever you would like to. Hopefully to planet Earth also, Mother Earth. I don't think she needs anything, but I think she would like it. I like to get love from my child, my son. And I'm sure Mother Earth would like to receive some love and gratitude from us. And in that space of gratitude, whenever you're ready, whenever you feel like, just open your eyes and come back to the room that you're in. Okay, so I can see some of you, not all of you, and I see that your eyes are open, you're back, and that was it. Just wanted to give you some samples and experiences of the fun we can have when we tap into unbounded awareness that we are. And I'm open to questions. I would definitely not want to leave you without a debrief, but we can do it as a Q&A. So we have about 20 minutes remaining, and just unmute yourself and go for it. You can share your experience and ask any question that you have, because I know a lot of us have a need to intellectually understand what we might have done. So you can ask now.
People can unmute themselves. If they have a question, please unmute yourself, or you can put the question in the chat. Uh, uh, did we miss any question by any chance, volunteers?
May I go? I'm Vandana Malik.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, Ramya ji. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just wanted to know if you could tell us how can we recreate this magic whenever we want.
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually, and I'm being completely honest here, I did not do anything. I swear. So you can see the recording. My eyes were open. So when I work on myself, I'm in a trance state. I'm doing things. Today I didn't do anything. My hands were like off. Okay. What you did, what you experienced was yours. I swear. What you, and I asked you to invite in, right? If any of you have invited in guides and angels, you did it. So I really did not intervene. Okay, so sometimes, because in some of the healing techniques, and I've learned, like, we do things in other people's fields, I did not do anything. So you can recreate this, you can do this again at will. Okay, that said, the recording is going to be there, and they told me somewhere, so you could listen to the recording 2-3 times if you want, just as a process, you know, jaise sabji banate hain to you use a recipe, but don't be wedded to the process. Okay, so you don't need the entire process. So the initial thing that I did, it's something I learned from pranic healing, which is, you know, I'm not the body, not the mind, not the emotions. Who am I? I'm this unbounded awareness. Once you have that knowing, you don't have to go through all those steps. You just say, I'm unbounded awareness, sit in your room, and within minutes expand out, because you already know it, that you're not, right? So you don't have to do all the steps. So it's just like you can do it in the beginning. So some of this was for the intellectual part of you to, you know, unhook you from what you might have thought you were, but you can do this on your own. The second thing you did, which was about, you know, taking any kind of pain, trauma, mental, emotional belief, and sort of, you know, pulling it all together. Again, watch the recording for the recipe and the process, but you can be creative with it. Okay, and you can move. So for example, I don't sit and meditate anymore. I dance and meditate because my body likes to move. And so you can develop your own forms of working with energy, working with all of this, but the nuts and bolts, you can just sort of, you know, repeat, like how you make sabji. You cut the aloo, you do that, you boil it in water. So basically what we're doing, we're taking all of it and putting it in one place, moving it out of our body so it's easier to processing it with the help of guides, angels, universe, our own love, processing it to reveal the gift within it, and then taking that gift back into our heart and taking it back. You know, just want to add something here, because I did a lot of letting go kind of techniques earlier, and I always found that it felt sort of incomplete, because I realized that there was almost a judgment that there's something bad that's happened and I have to let it go. I have to remove it. And this particular technique, when I came across, I was like, this is great because this really works much better for me, because the idea is we might think that there's something bad, but there's nothing really bad. And there's a gift in everything. So we are just transmuting it and taking the gift back and owning it. And because of that, it again, I found that it works much better. The integration and change is much more peaceful and beautiful. The other thing that we did is, it's a technique called an energy ball technique. Again, you can use this with yourself. You can be playful. There are different variations to it. It's just the flow of energy. And something that I've added to it is the spirit of surrender, which is also, at the end, which we brought in, which is leaving the ownership. And because actually, ownership doesn't make sense. And creating, but without that sense of ownership. So just remember the nuts and bolts. Don't be wedded to the specifics of how we did it. Watch the recording 2-3 times if you want to get familiar. There are more. I just gave a few examples, right? So you have your whole life left with you. I just wanted you, all of you guys to experience how nice it is to work from a space of, non-ownership of our body, mind, and thoughts. So does that help? Are you feeling confident enough to do it on your own?
It really does.
Hello, Ramya.
It's really nice how you brought out what the important nuts and bolts were, because we were immersed when you were doing it. So now just putting that in perspective was really helpful. So thank you very much.
Hello, Ramyaji. The experience which you made us was really very impressive. So people say that gratitude is something which is really important to us. So can you please enlighten us with the essence of gratitude?
Oh, absolutely. It's my favorite tool. And you can practice gratitude outside of meditation also. Like you can just sit on a notebook and write. And I'll give you a short answer here, but just go to my YouTube channel if you want. Because I have a lot of content created where I talk about gratitude in longer, bigger details. But one of the main reasons I think we all should practice gratitude is because there's an inbuilt negativity bias in our brains when it comes to our attention. And this is really coming from our survival bias. So Mother Nature wants to protect us and keep us safe. So when there is something that could be a threat or a danger or a problem, our attention is naturally hijacked there. But when we live in times like today, and I don't mean just COVID times, I mean even before that, when there's so much going on and there's the news and the media, the amount of negative information, when I say negative, I just mean something that's dangerous or threatening to us and feels scary, there's such an overload of that our brain gets into a pattern of scanning the world for the next thing that's dangerous. That's called a stress mode, right? The fight or flight response kicks in. And imagine that you're running away from the tiger in the forest and your best friend is with you and she taps you and says, hey, look at that beautiful rainbow. Are you going to look at the rainbow or are you going to attack? Right? So that's the thing. So that's why we need to make a conscious practice of training our brain to look out for things that are working in our life. And gratitude is a great way of combining that. Now, gratitude has one more element to it. One element of gratitude, and reason is this, right? To train our brain to look out for the positives and what's actually there, because there are always lots of things that are working for us. And to inculcate that pattern in our brain, right? There were speakers ahead of me that told you neurons are wire together. Yes, our brain is a pattern forming machine, and to create that pattern of scanning the world for the positives. The second reason why gratitude is so powerful is because it involves appreciation. So if you go back to your finance, right, when you don't use something, it depreciates. When you appreciate it, it increases in value. Same thing. So if there's a beautiful thing, for example, I don't know, I have this like beautiful unicorn here. Like, if I appreciate it, the joy that I get out of it expands. Can you see that? Right? And that's what gratitude allows us to do. It helps us savor and enjoy and appreciate the good things in our life. Okay. Does that help?
Yeah, to me it does.
Sorry.
Please go ahead. Zenobia. And then Alice. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ramyaji. I loved your energy and I loved the connections you made. Am I audible?
Yes, if you can be a little louder, it would be better though.
Thank you very much. It was lovely. I loved the energy that you infused in us. And I also found the connection between the earth and the sky with us in the center and the ball of energy. That was very, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, go ahead, Alice.
Yes, thank you so much. I focused on, I have a husband who's been very sick for many, many years. And you helped me to see all the positive things to focus on instead of the continuing, ongoing stresses and strains. And sometimes just a shift in thinking. When we see one side, like hope, has this other side is fear, but we can stay in the hope. And just being able to use something different to take into this life that will continue. And my profound gratitude that this person has had the tremendous energy and willingness to stay with us for all this time. And that's where I can put my feelings into everything that cooperates with me in the world to help take care of him, and not the difficulties that are connected to that. So I appreciate this so much. And I'm grateful to the internet and to the email that just happens to pop onto my screen, or that I just happen to find because I never go to my emails, to be here today and to meditate for India. The internet also takes me when I have to call for something to actually speak to people in India and to be able to ask them, how are you? How is it there? And to give them all my blessings and wishes for their well-being. And I thank all of you for being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I have no words, but just gratitude, because in sharing that, you've given me a gift, and I suspect a gift to many other people on this call. Many, many. Thank you so much for coming here and being part of this thing that we're doing together. Group sessions are so beautiful because I think our brains are too small to figure out what we're doing, how we're doing, and forces work through us. And the right things happen for everyone who's come together. And I'm just in so much gratitude. And thank you for showing up, Alice. And thank you for acknowledging.
If we have any other questions, we just have time for maybe one more. We have a few minutes
I just
left.
wanted to share. I'm Lakshmi Jagmohan. Actually, I'm a lot into spiritual studies. I am a fashion designer, but a lot of Vedantic studies, and I do meditation and a lot of prayers. But the experience that we had today with you, Dr. Ramya, is I could feel that warmth. My hands never felt so soft. And suddenly there is this feeling of it's so soft, it's so supple, and suddenly there's so much more of warmth and love, and that fear that I was carrying for so many years and the pain that was there, it's gone off. So it's a beautiful experience. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, Ramya ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Ramya ma'am, I'm Sara Shafiq speaking. I want to thank you. First of all, I really want to thank you, my mentor Avijit. He has introduced me to you, and I listen your lecture very often, and I follow you. And today I had a very calm experience. That was really very beautiful, connecting to sun and earth and making the energy moves. That was blissful, actually blissful. I also want to understand what is energy world. Just you mentioned right now that there is.
Yeah.
Can you please let us know about it? That was really
Yeah.
helpful. That helped us out.
With Nitesh's permission, I'll do that within 2 minutes. Yeah, Nitesh, 2 minutes. Okay, so everything is energy, literally everything. Okay, and don't believe me, believe the quantum physicists. Okay, and this is where I am so grateful to science, because science is helping us sort of, so this class matter, like what does physics teach us, right? Atoms, molecules, protons, electrons, and then you say uske andar kya hai, proton, electron. They'll say string theory, uske andar kya hai, what is a string? They'll say vibration. Then you say, what is it? It's just vibration. What is vibration? Vibration is like sound vibration, light vibration, energy. That's it. So everything. So there's no energy world, it's just energy. You could ask, what is material world? Then we'll say it is a manifestation of energy in a certain pattern that gives us the feeling and impression of touch and sound and matter and all of that, right? So answer to what is energy world? Like energy is the world. That's it. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think we're out of time, and we have 24 hours of beautiful sessions planned. So thank you so much, Nitesh, for this beautiful opportunity. Just a very quick disclaimer that I actually don't conduct sessions like this. I only do the more brain to brain kind of teaching. And when Nitesh asked and said, this is for, healing hands, I was like, let's do it. India needs meditation, and we need meditation to go viral. If Corona has gone viral, we'll let meditation go viral, consciousness go viral. We'll embrace and empower ourselves. And I hope this goes, yes, that, all our meditations actually go viral and we become stronger. So thank you, Nitesh, and thank you, Manaswini.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Dr. Ramya. It was just so beautiful. I think everyone experienced something or the other, and the whole energy wall movement. I was thinking, when you said if you might go to sleep, I was like, if I go to sleep, what will happen to the recordings? So, so I tried being consciously awake, but I was about to do that. But no, it was absolutely beautiful experiencing the planets, experiencing the galaxy. It's all within. It's all within. So thank you for taking us on this journey. It was incredible.